Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. Today we'll be having the 5th round of the Quarantine Anniversary Cup. It will be Team Skyrise versus Team Defy. It will be a home and away game. And Team Skyrise, I believe, is going to be playing on the away server first. So it's going to be Defy's home server. We're going to see Dead Center 1 through 4. And we're excited for this match coming up here. Like I said again, my name's MK. I'll be your shoutcaster for today, and Vanille's here. She'll be your camera woman. How you doing this morning, Vanille? Good morning.
Tired.
Yeah, she is excited. Don't let her trick you. She's tired, but she is excited for this match right now. So we're just waiting for one more person to get back in here, as Innuendo is here. For Team Skyrise, it's going to be Stage, Innuendo, Kryja, and NF. And for Team Defy, we have Team Solitude, Solitude, Defy, and unfortunately the other two names I have no idea how to pronounce, so we'll call them by whatever they are. And actually they are going live right now, so we're about to go live, and we get juked out by Stage. He's not quite ready yet. But the opening attack that the survivors will have to deal with is going to be a Jockey, Charger, Smoker, and a Boomer. There will be no Spitter for this early attack, and also this will be the first time since we've casted Dead Center we're going to have a late tank spawn at 85%. So there will be no early tank, no early wipe possible, but survivors are now leaving the room. And let's see exactly how they're going to take this early attack without the Spitter. See if they go for a Death Charge or some separation. Rocket Boom goes out, gets a nice two B-hops in there and gets a pull. Oh, a nice triple charge in there, but Rochelle clears herself from the Smoker. And actually, she gets pulled again, but not until after that Charger is cleared. That's pretty good damage going out. I think about 14% off the bonus. Pretty good damage by Team Skyrise on their away server, getting a lot of damage on the first attack. Survivors pressing on. The next attack is about to come up. Spawns are going to be a Spitter, Boomer, Jockey, and a Hunter. Looks like they might want to go quick. Jockey and Hunter both pre-spawned. Boomer is slapping down some doors on the floor below to make the survivors go a little bit further out of their way. Hunter does go in, land. Jockey gets M2'd and shut down. One boom onto Nick, and minimal damage out there. And they're going to hold up. Let's see if they go through the fire and elect to go around, and they are going to go around. Good play by the Boomer there, making survivors take a more scenic route. They will have the Charger. Let's see if they go for a Death Charge here. Smoker, Spitter, and he's still waiting for his last spawn, which is going to be a Jockey. They get a pull for, it's going to be big! Unfortunately, he's not able to get it and gets shut down. Some free spit damage goes out, does quite a bit actually, and then a pull forward into Rochelle through some Death Spit. So Team Skyrise is able to get 3 attacks before they're able to get to the actual elevator. As I watch Coach disappear before my eyes.
I'm Rochelle. What's your name?
Pleasure to meet you, Rochelle.
So they had 3 SI attacks. They didn't manage to insta-kill, but they did manage to get about 25% of the health bonus away on the away server before the tank spawns. And I do believe they'll get at least one more attack before this tank comes up, because the spawn is pretty late at 85%. So they will have a 2-2, Boomer, Spitter, Hunter, and a Jockey for this attack outside the elevator. See if they attack before they grab guns, or as the horde is trickling in. Hunter's going to pre-spawn, make some noise. Survivors one at a time getting guns. They do pounce on Nick right away, spit on him as well. Charger charges into the spit. It's actually going to be some good damage, but Nick gets put up on top of the flower pot, so it doesn't take that much of the spit damage. But Nick is bleeding and does pop a set of pills. And now this will be the first tank of this match in the first Skyrise in the hands of Kryja. So we have a Kryja tank incoming right now. His support is a Smoker, Jockey, and a Hunter. So he has a tri-cap already. And he's making his way straight in. He's not wasting any time. A pull goes forward. Not able to connect on it though. Down to about half health already. Gets the punch onto Rochelle. He's already at 1k health. There's another punch onto Rochelle. Another punch. That's an in cap. Oh, another punch. Oh, there's so much damage. can barely see anything. What a spread by Kryja. Gets 2 in caps on 2 of the survivors that were permanent health. Nick had no health whatsoever. So Ellis only has a sliver. And if your team's Skyrise right now, I think you got to be happy with this. You didn't get the wipe, but you decimated all their bonus. It's only down to 85 points right now.
I owe you one.
Very good tank by Team Skyrise. Next attack coming up will be a 2-2 as it is post-tank. Hunter and a Charger to accompany. They try to go for a wall kick, but the Hunter gets skeeted. A long charge goes out. I think only gets a stumble. 2 points on Rochelle, and Nick takes some free spit damage, and that's the attack shut down. Wasn't the best attack, but not bad damage going out. And if your team defy, you're going to be happy if you make it with any health bonus right now with how much damage they took from that tank. Kryja did a great job. Final attack coming up will be a Hunter, a Jockey, Smoker. Will they get the quad? Last spawn is a Charger. They get a quad attempt. They try to go for a pullback. The Jockey does land. Hunter's trying to intercept. Not able to land. Oh, Charger has his target pulled, but good damage going out. They take the bonus all the way down to 23, so they're only going to get a 20-point bonus, so they're going to get 420, I believe, for Chapter 1. What a score. So that will be Team Defy making the safe room with a total bonus of 420. Video. Watch your predictions. See it real quick. Watch this. You see it? Watch that. Boom! I put all 113 on them. I have faith in Skyrise, but as a caster, I just want to see a great game, and we have fast ready-ups already. The opening attack goes in, does minimal damage to the survivors. Actually, Jockey does land, getting a separation onto Rochelle. When Skyrise takes the first attack a little bit better, they lose about 4% bonus, a little bit more, so they did take the first attack, but they're going to hold W. And the next SI attack, Hunter's going to break down the walls. Good play by him. Smoker and Charger and the Spitter is going to accompany that Hunter.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Only takes about 30 damage of burn. There is potential for an insta-kill here. See if they go for the insta-kill, they try to go for damage. Defy does have the advantage since this is their home server, so making plays like this might be a good idea for them. Smoker's going to spawn in the front, try to get a pull, is unable to and gets juked out. Charger going in, just gets a stumble for 2 damage on 2 survivors. Free spit goes out for a little bit, but that was minimal. A little bit of separation, actually big separation right here. Actually, I think they might be able to get in. They're not even going to get their third attack. Indeed, they do. Survivors did a great job on taking that very aggressively. The infected only get 2 attacks.
Name's Nick. Don't worry about learning, because I ain't sticking around long. Let's stay together for a little while longer at least, okay, Nick?
Alright, so they do make it in the elevator. They will go down. Let's see exactly. They're going to have a tri-cap, no Charger with the Spitter. Their bonus actually did take a pretty good significant hit there because it's down to 694 post-tank though. Everybody does grab their guns without an attack coming in. Hunter's coming in right now. Jockey's coming in to assist. A pull goes out onto Ellis into the fire and spit. That's a lot of damage going out onto Ellis. My goodness. Forces Ellis to have to pop his pills. Bonus got decimated there. 26% bonus off of that attack. And this will be the first tank in the hands of Team Defy into a name I cannot pronounce. Greetings, Davin.
Greetings.
This is going to be the first tank again for Team Defy, getting ready to go in there, throwing a little bit of curve rocks. His support is going to be a Boomer Hunter and a Charger. Let's see if they want to sack this Boomer, if they're going to keep it. He's still first pass, 85% frustration. Yeah, Boomer goes in for sack, not able to get anything as all the spawns were blocked quite well. This is going to be a big tank for Team Defy, as they did survive it, but only with a 20 bonus. Hunter pounce around, trying to make some distraction. Charger actually goes in and gets mowed down. Looks like they're trying to set up for a little bit different setup than what they have.
Are guns even gonna work against that thing?
Actually, this tank has complete frustration. Taking about 450 chip. Actually, he's taking quite a bit of chip here. Down 900 HP now, just about. I think he might want to roll in here. Hunter even took a little. He's going to have a tri-cap. No Charger with his commit here. Actually, they try to go in. They get a pull early. He takes the pull. He gets a punch. Gets another punch. That's the first in cap. Support's coming. He's down to 1k health. The Hunter lands. Gets cleared right away. Gets another punch. Smoker's the only support up. This tank is going to die. And indeed, that tank is dead. Skyrise is able to survive. They do have a little bit more of a health bonus, but they still have a few more attacks to take. The health bonus is at 91. The damage bonus is at 51. All pills are now exhausted for the rest of this map. The 2-2 is incoming following the tank, and the support is going to come up any second. It is a Charger, and the final spawn is going to be a Hunter. So he actually has a 2-2. They sack the Boomer. Hunter and the Charger both pre-spawn up ahead. They're going to wall bang him a little bit. Free spit goes out. And now the Charger goes in. Gets a charge cleared right away, and then a pounce at the door.
Amazing hit. I can only imagine, because I can't quite see it. There aren't enough slots for me to join the lobby, actually.
All right, we'll see if we can open it up after this. We're just about at the safe room, so they'll have one more attack to take. They're actually sitting at a 121 health bonus, so they have a little bit of a higher score right now on their away server with one more attack to take. Jockey's actually going to spawn. Go in, get him. Not able to land. Charger goes in, does get a charge cleared before it gets to its destination, leaving a Smoker alone to run through the fire, and actually just choose not to do anything. So Skyrise will make the safe room with that 100 health bonus, bringing their first chapter score to 500, and they're actually going to take the lead here on their away server by 80 points going into map 2. We'll try to get you in here, Dabin.
It's all good. You're doing a great job. I can imagine it.
Yeah, so basically after map 1, Team Defy didn't make the safe room on their home server. Unfortunately, they didn't make it with much of a bonus. They got 20 health bonus, so that'll give them 420 for map 1. Team Skyrise manages to take a decent lead here with 80 points on their away server. And indeed, we did get the slot opened up for you, Dabin, so it should be here any moment. As we will have Dabin now co-casting this game as well for this home and away. And it has not disappointed yet, Dabin, let me tell you. So we'll get you in here, and you should now be able to join.
I'm spamming that join key.
Nice. Alright, so now this will be Chapter 2. The opening attack survivors are going to have to deal with is going to be a Charger, Jockey, Smoker, and a Boomer. We're actually going to see another early tank. We've seen a lot of early tanks on the first 2 maps. The first time we saw a late tank on map 1 was the one we recently played. So the ready ups are coming out right now. Again, Charger, a Jockey, Boomer, and a Smoker for this opening attack. There's potential for a lot of damage. Hey, will not have the spitter. Did you get in? Are you good?
Oh yeah, no, I'm here. It's a solid opener. It's always good to have a boom, and then all 3 cappers can move whoever they're hitting. So,
unfortunately, that Boomer tried to boom from way far away and missed that spawn, but the Charger did land and actually got a slam there, Gavin. So I think if you're Team Defy, even though that Boomer did not land, you got to be happy with that decent damage going out there. Almost 9% off the bonus after the first attack, and They're going to press on and try to get this tank up before the next attack's up, Davin, but I don't think they're going to get to it fast enough.
No, they're not going to quite get to the stairs. They're going to have to take a hit there.
Attack coming up is 2-2 with a hunter and a smoker, so they're going to get this attack. I wonder if they're going to do it here quick or on the way back. Looks like the hunter's going to spawn underneath. Attack goes in quick. The pole misses. Pounce does land onto Rochelle with a little bit of spit damage, but that's going to be the attack shutdown. And again, some pretty good chip going out if you're Team Defy. They take the bonus down to 15% before the tank even gets up, and now...
and they have a boomer just waiting in the back.
Oh, it was the tank too. He missed it.
Well, no...
Oh, wait, what?
He didn't. The bot boomer.
The car. Oh, that would have been big there, Davin, if that car was just a little shorter. This will be the second tank for Team Defy in the hands of Solitude. Oh my gosh, that hit a bull.
Really close dumpster.
They might actually
It is going to land right now. Oh, or not.
So he gets a punch onto Ellis. It's another punch onto Ellis. He missed the original dumpster onto Rochelle, but gets one onto Ellis here. He's going to try to get the kill. And charge lands as well, Davin. So much damage. And the kill is out.
Oh, he's getting out with half health.
Team Defy making a big play right now. They managed to get that kill. He is in a bad position, though. He took a lot of damage, and one boom goes out. His support is only a smoker at this moment with seconds for his next one to come up. It looks like he's just going to hold here and throw some moon rocks while he waits for his support to come up.
I'm with it. This man has displayed massive balls in this tank commit. This has just been insane.
All right, looks like they're getting ready to commit again. He's at 2,500 HP, starting to get chipped down. He has a smoker, jockey, and a hunter as a support. Dumpster goes in, is unfortunately able to land anything. Jockey doesn't land as well. Hunter does land. The cop car is not going to get onto him in this hit. He whiffs a punch onto the cop car. Jockey gets shut down, almost hits the car onto Nick, and this tank is in a situation where it only has a very low health smoker to support him. He does get a punch onto Rochelle.
He's gonna get that
Another
corner.
punch onto Rochelle.
Maybe going to be a down.
Another punch onto Rochelle, Davin, and he gets the in-cap. That's a big play right there.
Jesus.
So that was an excellent tank play by Team Defy, Davin. They're going to get a delay on the pickup. Charger is lingering as well. It's great damage. Health bonus is going to be decimated. But most important, Davin, they have the survivor dead.
Yeah. That man's just dead. And then let tank happen for like a whole another 5 minutes.
Yes, indeed. The SI has the hunter and a charger up. I think they're probably going to wait here. For Team Defy, they got to be happy with the kill that they got. And Team Skyrise, unfortunately, they lost one, but all the distance they make here is so huge. So as far as they can get, or if they can make the safe room with 3 on their away serve, would be very impressive. But they have a quad to deal with, and it's going to come in right now. Charger's actually not going in.
Charger might get.
Oh, the attack goes in. I think that might be it.
Land?
That's going to be that's going to be the wipe.
It's over.
Team Skyrise will get wiped. Unfortunately, they are not going to make it any further. They basically died to the tank. They're going to bring their total chapter score to 136, and their total campaign score to 636.
That's a rough map. I mean, if you didn't see it coming with a base score like campaign 1 420, I don't know what you thought you were watching.
Yeah, right. You don't know what to expect.
Defy's got this. They're setting up the numbers. It's a mind game now.
Can't argue with that fact. As long as they can stay level-headed enough and not get too high, they should be all right. But this is going to be a very big tank for Skyrise. So we'll see if he brings an additional car in play, or if they're just going to try to make a move as the tank actually almost hit him with a car as they committed. Waiting for 2 ready-ups. Looks like Kryja has to reconnect, so he should be here momentarily. But all in all, Defy does get a wipe on their home server. So actually what they do here with their survivor on their home server is going to mean even more. So we may have some long arms incoming for Team Skyrise. We'll see what happens there. This actually is going to be a very big tank fight for both teams early in this match due to how close this game was after Chapter 1. But looks like we're just waiting on Kryja here. Or I think I had it wrong. Someone from Team Defy had to reconnect.
Just waiting for the ready up from Team Defy now. They are set to make a lot of points up right now and really get a good lead in their home server.
Yeah, so it looks like they're talking a little bit about what they want to do since they do have an opportunity, like you said, to make some big rounds here. The ready up's going to come out. The opening attack's going to be a Jockey, Smoker, a Boomer, and the Hunter. Let's see if they try to go for a relatively fast attack. It looks like the Hunter wants to go for a DP. Going to try to go for it right now. Oh, but gets skeeted. Unfortunately, not able to land it. Rocket Boom goes in, gets M2'd, gets another M2. It doesn't get the proxy.
He's going to get a huge hit.
That's big right
take
there.
Him away.
That's big damage. 33 damage going on the board. The opening attack about a little bit more over 5%. On the away server, you got to be happy. It's a great Jockey. Unfortunately, that proxy boom doesn't land, or the Hunter, but they will get one more try at Survivors with a Spitter, Charger. Last two is going to be a Hunter, and the final spawn is a Boomer dabbing.
Got another 2-2. They probably... Let's see. And it does look like it is again going to be the Boomer that is the tank right now, so we'll see how he chooses to spawn this in for himself.
They're going to take this very cautiously. I think the SI are doing the right thing on setting it up. This will be the second tank of the game.
Double boom.
That's big. And the spit block, this could be even bigger, Dabbin. I don't know what this tank's going to do. If he rolls right in, this is going to be brilliant.
It's over.
Oh, he's going right in. He's going to be able to cut him off, too.
Yeah, they're
He's
split.
got him. He gets a punch on. There's a pounce outside. A two boom outside. He gets a punch onto Ellis. Another punch onto Ellis. Two survivors are still outside. There's no chip going onto the tank right now. He's very healthy.
Oh, tank needs to stop focusing, Coach.
Oh, if Coach missed the jump onto this. This is big. This is another big corner. Oh, he whips. Ooh, he is very healthy, Dabbin.
Punches now.
3,500 HP. Gets a punch onto Coach. The support's about to come up. Another punch onto Coach. He's down to 2k HP. Jockey is now up. He gets two caps. They also did get a survivor up as well. Gets turn punch onto Ellis.
Punches Ellis a million miles away.
Whoa, long arm onto Rochelle. They're not going to get the wipe, but this damage is devastating to Team Defy.
That's what Defy needed. That's fantastic for them on their home server. They want these points. They need these points.
All in all, the tank did a pretty good job on getting the damage. Maybe he focused on the survivor on the bottom a little too hard, but for the most part, that was some great infected play there with the Boomer and the spit block. Great calls. Unfortunately, the wipe didn't come out. Tri-cap with a spit and no smoker damage for the next attack on this choke coming up.
That's pretty good. With this ladder, I really like the separation hit, so I love to see a Boomer here, but the 3-cap and spit is never bad. But it looks like they might opt to do the stairs.
Oh, that Hunter!
Yeah, they're just going to wait for those stairs and maybe sack a Hunter.
That Hunter was real close to getting to 25. That was real close, Dabbin, for a 25 to go out there.
Reloading.
Hunter's going to probably go for a respawn to get up to about 200 HP, but they're definitely, like you said, they're going to go for a charge spit on the stairs here. Charger's going to pre-spawn to give the Hunter time to get up there.
Oh, that Hunter's getting more health.
They're setting the health bonus survivor up first. Wall kick goes out, does land. This is going to be some pretty good damage. Spitter doesn't go. Oh, good spit down there.
The spit's going to miss, but that was almost huge.
Unfortunate for Team Skyrise. The Spitter does not connect. Gets a nice dual charge down the stairs, though. Bonus is down to 400 HP. All in all, that spit needed to land. That would have been pretty big there. I think that would have took down a lot more bonus, but Rocket Boom goes in, doesn't get anything, and they're just going to have 3 cappers. Let's see if they elect to go in with this Dabbin, or if they're going to try to hold for a quad, maybe? It'll be a little tricky to land it here on the stairs.
Yeah. So I feel like somebody's going to be cut from view, and like a smoker's not going to be able to land, or a jockey's going to be too far away.
Smoker's going to pre-spawn to make a little bit of damage and to make the survivors nervous. This is a quad attempt coming in. A double cap lands as well. Hunter tries to intercept. Jockey gets M2, but they do get an in cap, and there's still a survivor pulled. and the quad does not land, but the bonus goes down about 160 points. So let's see what happens when they get the pickup. It will bring up the bonus a little bit to 321, but they will pop a set of pills, and it's down to under 300 now before the event.
I think this is just more about making distance at this point.
Yes, I do agree with it, but if you're Defy, you want to make this bonus on your home server. You want a good lead going into your away game. So I still think if your team Skyrise, you're still a little okay with what's going on. Charger's actually going to go in for a spot. Land onto Nick. Rocket Boom goes out. Spit is a little late, but does get onto Nick, and the jockey keeps Nick in the spit. And Nick's health goes all the way down to 3 HP, getting rid of that health bonus. Oh, it's a quad boom, too, and some more free spit damage onto Rochelle.
They're leaving Coach all out on his lonesome.
Yep, and Coach runs through the death spit. Team Defy here falling apart on that one boom, and they have real big separation right now. Oh, that's a big play.
Yeah.
Oh, they might. I wonder if they could kill him. They might be able to kill him. I don't know if it's going to be. Nope, not enough. That was actually pretty close to getting a kill on Nick.
That was really scary close.
Oh, they do delay the pickup, but they should be able to get it up. There's a lot of common trickling in. 20. Oh, wait a minute. 21 HP in cap, and they start the horde. They haven't got the pickup yet. No, they'll be all right. That survivor's all alone inside. Can they make a play on it? The Hunter's
doing it.
Coming. Oh, the melee skeet! What a skeet from Coach! What a play! What a play! Charger's going in, just taking some chip. Jockey gets shut down. What a melee skeet!
Cola turned around and just had him.
What a melee skeet! Put that on replay, Vanille. That was crazy. And when this round ends, that was a heck of a melee skeet. But they are still alive. Survivors pressing on. 60 bonus, getting the important distance. Attack is rolling in.
Important Cola in. There's a good chance they actually make safe room at this point.
Yes, there is. The Hunter and Spitter were just a little late on getting in there. The bonus is going down to 31, but like you said, Davin, this is just a thing for distance. They could get about another 110 points on distance right now.
Every point is delicious, delicious MMR. Except this is a tournament.
Next attack's going to be a tri-cap with a boomer. There will be no Hunter in this tri-cap. Rocket Boom comes from behind, gets a proxy boom onto Coach. A pole is in the back, goes out onto Rochelle. Charge takes the boom survivor. Jockey also went after the charge victim as well and gets destroyed. But the end cap does go on to Rochelle in the back, which will cause a little bit of a delay here. And actually, I think they might be able to get another attack on top of this.
Please get me up.
But the bonus is at 0, damn it. It is completely gone now.
Yep, they just gotta really touch the door, and then it's all that matters. Coach is looking for more pills. I think they found all their pills, though.
Indeed, they are. The jockey pre-spawns in the front. Boomer tries to get a long boom from the car, not able to get it. Hunter comes in from pretty far away and just gets shut down. The jockey does land in the back onto Rochelle, but that'll be the Spitter dying third last, and the Boomer now trying to be hiding with his fat ass, but gets killed at the end, and that should be safe room. Maybe 1 or 2 more spawns to contest with, but they're going to get the full distance. Oh, Nick is very, very slow in the back, though.
Yeah, and they did miss out on a couple with Coach dying. But it's not too much.
The Hunter went in for the scratch, does manage to get it. I see thing wipe the survivors here.
There you go.
Shell cutting the tongue. Charger does land. And this jockey is all by himself trying to get Ellis.
Oh, he might do it. Nope.
Nope.
They're gonna get those points of distance. They have to drag their friends kicking and screaming.
Spit's going in for a little bit of a delay here. There's not much more points to be had, but there is a few more. They'll get a boom on the down survivor, making the pickup a little bit hard for the survivors. But the common will not get in there for the delay. They do delay the pickup pretty well, but the smoker is self-cleared, I think.
That's rough. And Rochelle does die. Nick just needs to go and touch the safe room door. He's the only one making any more points.
And they do get the kill on the Nick as well. So Ellis is going to be the lone
Ellis is
survivor.
going to survive. Or not. Oh. He did it.
Alright, so Team Defy will not make it with all survivors in the safe room, but they make all the survivors to the safe room with a total chapter score of 587 and a campaign score of 1007 on their home server. And Team Skyrise at 636 after 2 maps on their away. So, actually, I think if you're either team, I think Skyrise would be a little bit more happier because only 2 maps into their away server, they're only down less than 300. Dabin, I don't know how you feel about it, but on the away server, only down that much. I think Team Skyrise has a little bit of the upper hand here, even though they're down a little bit more.
I think that this is going to be a Skyrise late game. They're going to take it back hard in their home server.
It seems that right now it's definitely in their favor slightly, even though they're losing, but Team Defy has other plans. As they ready up quick, they have their ideas ready for this map. We're going to see a tank at 41%. Opening attack's going to be a Boomer, Spitter, Hunter, and a Jockey. It's going to be a 2-2. Not the best opening attack, but they'll have to make it work.
Got a Sky NF tanked on this map.
She gets a pounce at the safe room, and the Jockey in the spit with a 2-boom. Oh my, actually making a 2-2 work. Look at that damage.
58 spit damage on standing survivors.
11 health bonus, opening attack off a 2-2 on the away server. Devastating damage done to Defy. Rochelle is not happy about it. She is pressing on, telling the team, let's go, we need to make up ground. And the attack is already rolling in. Charger, Smoker is up. The next is going to be a Hunter. Are they going to get a quad? Indeed, it's going to be a quad cap attempt before the tank. Let's see exactly where they're going to take this. On the escalator or as they transition in this room, Dabin?
I think it's probably going to be as they're going down. It's going to be a lot easier for everybody to land.
They know the quad attempt is up here. They're going to take this cautiously. All the infected seem to be up from above, which will give their best opportunity to land this. They're going to wait a little bit more patiently. The current percentage is 24, tanks at 41, so it's going to be a while yet. Health bonus sitting at 1171. See how much this quad is going to take as Rochelle is going to slowly start taking this escalator and clear the common out on the bottom. As the standing survivors all up top going with that. Actually, he's going to come in here.
The quad starts and the Jockey misses his spawn.
It looks like the
He's
Smoker and the
get
Charger.
in late, so
Smoker and Charger take the same target too, Dab, and not much going out there. Only about fractions on the bonus. So unfortunately, not much going out there for Skyrise. Defy is going to be happy, and they're going to get this tank up, and it's going to be the 3rd tank of this map for Skyrise in the hand of NF.
yeah. With these quad attempts, you got and just everybody coming from up top. You got to wonder maybe having somebody below. Maybe that targeting issue doesn't happen.
Oh, indeed. The Charger is not able to land. The Pounce does land. They are able to get the spit on it, so it does get a little bit of damage onto Rochelle. So before this tank commits, he's going to have 2 survivors, 4 punches, and he has 2 other ones that are going to be only 3. So they're probably going to pop some pills before this tank commits. And his support's coming up right now with a Smoker, Jockey, and a Boomer.
Boomer's looking like he's trying for a fast spawn to... Yep, and he gets popped.
Yeah, due to this being a little bit of a difficult tank to get some higher ground on, you're really not able to play Rock here without sacrificing a lot of HP. And with teams of this high tier, you're going to have to reserve as much of that health bonus as you can. Now it's down to second pass. Let's see if survivors choose to go back here or if they're going to stay put. It's at 50% for second pass. This is pretty big here. His support's going to be a Smoker, Jockey, and a Charger, and this is going to be the commit. Smoker's actually going to pull forward, doesn't get it. It gets cut. The tongue cuts on the pillar. Survivors are pushing back right now. He's down 1k HP already, and survivors are holding S. They're going back further and further and further. He's down to 4k HP. Support is now pre-spawning above. They're still backing up. Tank is down to 3,500 HP. Support goes in, lands, but he's going to take it. Gets a punch on the coach. Another punch on the coach. Another punch on the coach. He's still at half health. The pull goes out, gets cleared. It's one in cap. He whiffs the second punch. He's still pretty healthy. Actually, he's down to 800. He's almost dead. A pull goes out, goes for one rock, is not able to land it. That is the tank, Dabin.
It's a really unfortunate timing for his rock. If he'd not pulled it up, he might have been able to get one last punch on the Nick.
Anything for a brother.
Indeed. So Team Defy will survive that tank. The bonus is going to be set at 792 after tank. The following 2-2 is coming up. It's going to be a Boomer Spitter, Hunter, and a Charger post-tank. So, Team Defy, they made it. Still got 3 sets of pills and only 1 survivor bleeding.
That's pretty solid. They can probably hold out the event coming up.
Boom gets popped trying to go in early. Hunter gets skeeted.
This is exactly what they need to do for the rest of the round if they want to put a good lead before they're on their away server.
Charger flies in for a fist and gets cleared immediately when charging. Spitter, unfortunately, completely short. But this is going to be another 2-2, though. The Boomer was the first to die. But they're going to have a 2-2 without a Charger.
Oh.
Team Skyrise, unfortunately, get their spawns a little mixed up there. But you do still want a Spitter for the close corners here. So I think that was at least the right play. But we're not having any cappers that secure quickly.
They don't have a Hunter or Charger.
Just a jockey and a smoker.
That's a rough 2-2.
Yeah, so that's going to be that. Boomer's going to chase in from behind. They're not killing it. They do kill it at the end. Spitter elects to hold itself. And that's going to be the attack. Minimal damage on the bonus there. They find an extra set of pills now, Davin, so the bonus is back up to 781. I think there's a good chance they might actually wait all the Horde raid here. They have 4 sets of pills and 1 bleeder. Let's see if they take a hit and go forward or if they're just going to wait this whole event out. Hunter, Jockey, Spitter, and Charger. Indeed, they're actually going to go win. Hunter not able to get anything. All survivors hold S in the back corner. They do take a little bit of chip off the bonus, about 41 damage total. After another set of pills pop, the bonus does drop down to 678, but that is really a lot of bonus still damage, and they're going to take the second floor before this attack's going to come up.
It's kind of what I thought. They don't want to sit in that hole of spit bath.
Indeed, they do not. And now they take the second floor down, and they're going to wait here. I expect to another attack goes in or the end of this event. Spitter did die last, so they'll have a tri-cap with this Boomer Hunter and a Smoker. Last cap coming up is going to be a Charger.
This is a solid hit for when they decide to finally ascend, and I think that they're probably going to wait for that.
No, they're actually going to send it in now.
Hunter is going to go in. Ooh. Big
I don't know
damage.
about that
Smoker's
play.
is gonna take like 12, 18 chip, so he's fine. He's gonna go for this death pull, and he's gonna fail. I really love to see the try though.
Survivors have to do a good job taking that choke point. Their bonus does slightly go under 600, so Team Defy in a good position in the driver's seat right now to take a pretty good lead on their home server. Hunter, Jockey, Spitter, they're waiting for their last spawn to come up. And indeed, the Survivor's going to wait here and probably finish this Horde out. And it's probably the best play. Another 2-2, Davin.
These are some rough 2-2s that they're getting. They don't have a Charger with it. The Boomer's going to spawn all the way at the bottom.
Climbs up and gets killed. Hunter's going to pre-spawn. It looks like they're going to go with 3 cappers here. Hunter goes in for a pounce, gets skeeted. Jockey goes in a little late, just gets absolutely shut down. Not able to get anything. A delay spit goes out, but no damage on the board in that attack. Leaving a Charger to wait for the spawns to come up with 10 seconds and counting.
Down here.
That bonus, 588.
You can have this.
They've done a pretty good job of shutting down hits. And that's exactly what they've been needing to do. Just hope, for their sake, that they take no more damage. And they get a nice bonus walking in.
Reloading.
Next attack's going to be a retro attack accompanied with a Charger. Boomer tries to get a 1-boom. Infected are getting a little sloppy. I think Skyrise got to pull it together a little bit here. Maybe that was more of a sack, though.
Seems like it. They might be opting to go for another quad.
Innuendo says go, 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 and cries and tell them to shut the F up, so that's not going to go. So they're waiting for the last spawn. Smoker's going to spawn above them. It is a quad, Davin. Smoker loses over half his HP. Gets killed.
Window gets killed before the quad starts. That's not a great start.
Charger and Hunter spawn on the top of the escalator. This attack is already seeming pretty broken. I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. Hunter gets skied, and Jockey overshoots his target, leaving a chipped Jockey with 70 HP, and now a Charger getting chipped, and he's not going to be able to do anything.
He gets cleared the second he touches Rochelle.
Minimal damage to the bonus, down to 573. Just 15 more points off the bonus. The final attack's going to come up will be a 2-2. Spitter Boomer, and no cappers are up yet to help. And let's see, it's going to be a
Smoker. Gonna miss a spawn even.
Looks like a safe room up ahead.
Yeah, Smoker and Spitter spawn from behind.
Back, Hunter's unable to spawn.
That's nothing, Dabin. That's a good bonus for Team Defy.
That was absolutely...
Getting rescued here, are we?
That's what they needed. Yeah. What did I say at the beginning of this round? I forgot to say it, but I knew that spit damage on standing survivors was going to be a round fact after that first hit.
They bring a bonus of 572, a chapter score of 1,172, and a campaign score of 2179 on the home server. So Team Defy making a good push forward here on their home server to take a pretty commanding lead, a great bonus. But now it's Team Skyrise's got to make a good push here to at least make the safe room, if not with bonus. If it was any more important last map, this tank's going to meet even more for Team Defy here, and even more surviving rounds for Skyrise as the ready up comes up. 2-2, opening attack. Hunter, Jockey are going to be the cappers.
They absolutely need a wipe.
Let's see how good this opening attack goes, Devin. Remember, the other opening attack did some pretty good damage onto them with this 2-2. Let's see what happens here for Skyrise.
And a wall kick landing and spit, and Jockey's going to keep... Well, Jockey's gonna get skeeted. Boomer back into spit. Not as much damage going out, but it's not a bad hit.
No, the bonus goes down to 94%, so actually Skyrise taking it a little better, about 2.1% better as far as health bonus-wise. So right now, after the first attack, Skyrise has set the tone, but they're a little slower due to being on the away server, so spawns are going to be up in an early area to take this quad. But it looks like they're going to set up the same area for this quad, though, Gavin. Charger, Hunter, Smoker, and a Jockey.
I'm seeing a spitter.
You might want to record, and they definitely have a quad attempt.
Yeah, okay.
So this will be a quad cap attempt pre-tank. Survivors are aware of this. The bait timer has started. One infected respawns on the bottom. So there will be one on the bottom, three at the top. Might be a little difficult to take. They all take the bottom. The survivors do a good job taking the bottom, holding S. The 2 cap goes out. Charge misses. Jockey lands as well. Rolling tri-cap. This is actually pretty good damage going out.
That's really good damage going out.
Yeah, they take just shy of 20% of the bonus pre-tank. They're actually sitting at a 1,061 bonus when Team Defy had just over 1,100 before the tanks originally started. And now indeed, this is going to be the third tank of the map for Team Defy. Will be in the hands of 7, I'm going to say, because it looks like a 7, that one figure. So
seems reasonable.
And survivors, I'm curious to see here if they're going to play forward a little bit and wait for an SI stack and go back to try to AI this. I haven't seen the team do it yet, but right now his support is going to be he had a retro attack. The Boomer sacked immediately to get what they want, though, but he's not taking much chip. But this is going to be a big play here on what survivors do, and it's still first pass frustration, 50%, Davin.
Yeah, they're just waiting it out.
Yeah,
kind of wasting their ammo a little bit, but
this tank, he's not taking any chip though, Davin. He going in with a full 6K. The other tank had about 1,000 chip before he chose to go in. Smoker's gonna get a pull forward. It does land onto Ellis. What a pull, but he gets cleared right away. Hunter's trying to get a pounce. Does get a land onto Coach. The tank's gonna take that. Charger lands as well. Punch onto Coach. A slam onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Coach. Another punch onto Coach. Coach is gonna get in cap. Tank still at half health. Smoker gets cleared. This is an alone tank right now. Gets another punch onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Rochelle.
Huge
Still
damage.
1,500 HP yet. That's 2 in caps. And that's probably going to be the last this tank can get. He has a jockey up, but it's all he's going to be able to do. Quick jock onto Ellis as well.
Huge boom.
Wait, what?
And the spitter's gonna go in for the delay on the pickup. Oh,
Okay, so
that was a nasty tank and great boom afterwards.
I don't know if you saw that, but Ellis got jockeyed, and while Ellis was jockeyed, still continued the pickup while jockeyed. That was weird.
I did not.
Okay, so it does get the pickup while jockeyed, I think. The next attack is going to be a Smoker, Jockey, Charger, and a Hunter. So they're going to have a quad cap, and they're sitting at a 475 bonus post-tank, and only 1 set of pills, and everybody bleeding, but there is a little bit of permanent health on NF and stage, though. This is going to be a quad cap attempt. The Charger lands, pole lands on the bottom. Hunter is not able to follow up, but there's a dual cap on the bottom. There's a lot of damage going out. A rolling tri-cap. My goodness, look at that damage, Dabin.
That is nasty.
And they have no pills for Rochelle, so they are going to be slow the rest of this map. I do believe they have one more set coming up, but the damage is done. That quad cap did massive damage. They're actually going to get another attack before Rochelle's going to make it through the door. They actually boom on her as well. And see if the spit elects to hold, and indeed they're going to. So spit, charge, and a Hunter. And actually they're going now, Dabin.
Big spit charge. Hunter's not gonna land on anything and run away. It's probably the better option instead of trying to grab Coach or anybody.
Indeed, he is at half health though, so he's a little bit chipped or just over half health. Smoker is accompanying the Hunter right now, and probably going to be a Boomer Spitter, or at least one of the two. The Boomer and the Jockey actually. So they have a tri-cap, no Spitter in the close quarters, but they have a small bonus. Scratch is going out on the nick by the Hunter. Jockey is going in from the top, able to latch onto Coach, but gets cleared, and then a 2-boom in the back. And they're actually going to in-cap one of the survivors to get some more health on him.
Yep.
But Kryja is going to be black and white. This is big if you're Team Defy. They're making some good ground here. Actually, I got a score bug. I'm not seeing the right scores. Charge lands, doesn't get a slam though. Smoker goes in for a quick pull, doesn't get it. Spitter is up in front of the door trying to get a spit through the... actually gets blocked by the door. And the Hunter lands and gets cleared.
Innuendo at black and white?
And F is going to be black and white. That's going to be 3 survivors black and white now. It is now a distance game for Team Skyrise. You want as much distance as you can. Doc lands under Rochelle.
Ooh. That is a... I thought that was going to be a dead nick like 3 times. There it is. And Rochelle.
Yeah, unfortunately, Skyrise down to 2 more survivors. They just want to get as much distance as they can at this moment. Pressing on. The SI attack to finish him off is probably going to be coming up. It's going to be a Hunter, Spitter, Jockey. The last spawn is going to be a Smoker. 2 survivors, 3 cappers. Actually, the one is cleared right away, but it's going to be a death, and they're going to die from the spot. Indeed, they're actually going to die right here. Skyrise is going to bring their total chapter score to 395, and their campaign score to 1,031 to Defy's 2179. Now Team Defy is starting to make a little bit of separation on their home server here, Diamond, and they're probably feeling a little bit more comfortable right now.
Oh god, and they're doing finale?
Oh yes.
Oh no.
This is the only opportunity anybody gets their chance to play Scavenge, so I'm pretty sure everybody wants to play that as much as possible.
Avoid it as hard as you can.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's the funnest mode in this game.
People like Scavenge.
The only thing good about this Scavenge is there are actually tanks during the Scavenge event. But yeah, I don't know anybody who really cares for Scavenge, but there's a few out there.
Oh no, there's definitely a handful of nuts out there that, like, that's what and they're really good at it too.
Indeed, and there used to be scavenge tournaments in the back that were casted originally by actually Prodigy Sim, and there was actually, I believe it was Scav Vogel was the config for it, which took power weapons away
Of course.
and lowered the spawn timers. So even they got a little love. I don't know if it was Prodigy Sim, but he did quite a things for quite a the community, including Xbox. But we're having the ready up going now. Opening attack is actually going to be a Smoker, Hunter, Boomer, and a Charger. No spit for the close quarters, and it will be an Innuendo tank coming up here, Dabin.
Is that some kind of sex joke?
No, that's Innuendo. Looks like they're going to set up more towards the outside here. They're going to hit across the bridge due to not having the spitter.
And the reason the mall looked deserted
This-
was because
This is the most bizarre opening to Dead Center I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, this is the first for attack here. Might not be the worst play considering they don't have the spitter. Boomer actually
Whoa.
getting a boost for the Oh,
That's wild.
If that charger lands, that's so much damage. A
That-
nice tool cap.
That was a crazy hit.
Boomer with a big play, booming from the bottom on top of the glass fence on the bottom. I like that play by the Boomer. Nice two-boom goes in. And actually, that's some pretty decent damage. 10% off the bonus without a spitter on the opening attack on Dead Center. I'm
Yeah, that was
impressed.
brilliant. I'm going to be using that Boomer spot forever now. Thank you.
I would agree to the idea, but I'm driving.
I think the guy who came up
Jockey, Charger, Smoker, and Spitter for the first attack out of the safe room. I've also noticed that if you spit right before the elevator hits, the spit will hit the ground and damage survivors through the ground. I saw that happen last match. Well, yesterday. It's
Find some
weird.
gas, guys.
Attacks can actually roll in. Charge gets a 3 charge in the safe room.
Holy
The spit
crap,
damage.
that's huge. And she's
What an
gonna stand
attack.
it.
2 great opening attacks by Skyrise. Getting great damage. Spit in the elevator. Did a decent spread. And like I said, this is going to be the 4th tank of the campaign for Skyrise in the hands of Innuendo. And no, it is not a sex joke, Dab, and that's actually his name. Support coming up is actually going to be a Boomer, Charger, and Hunter. Boomer tries to get a free boom, just gets popped. Tanks at first pass. Charger gets a spawn off the top. Does land. Gets the 6 damage into the wall, but no slams, and the Hunter lands a little bit as well. So they do manage to get the bonus under 80% before this tank goes in, and that's pretty good for Dead Center, Dab. And I think Skyrise is moving pretty well so far.
Yep. No, this has been... Aside from... Oh no, both hits have been really devastating, but they're just still fast, so it looks good for them.
Decent spread, but it's very impressive as far as the way server getting what they did so far. The Jockey and the Smoker are going to elect to hold here. Innuendo's just trying to keep a little range, trading some HP for it. He's getting low to just under 90% of his health now. And we should see the commit when the final spawn comes up. It should be a Hunter. No, he's going to have a Charger. This is going to be the commit here. Early pull is going to go out. He gets a punch on the Nick. Down to half his
Gonna whiff a
HP right
second
now.
Punch.
Whiffs.
Third punch.
Oh, another pull on
Punch.
Nick.
There he goes.
Oh,
That's- Oh, this could be a wipe. He is gonna punch the Jockey's target.
actually, that's a great spread of damage for Skyrise right now. 3 of the survivors are all under 20 HP. All these pills are going to be popped. They do get an in cap as well onto Ellis, which will delay them putting cans in for a little bit. And actually, they're going to have to pop 3 sets of pills here, Dabin. And they're going to be down to 1 extra set on the information table.
Yeah, no, that was not good for them. But it looked just absolutely terrifying for half a second there. It looked like a 3 cap was about to happen with the tank in cap.
I got this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the solo wing cap after the first pull goes out. Boom comes up from the top. Not able to get anything. Actually, a stumble on the gas can. Actually, lucky it didn't go out of play.
Does get a boom on Ellis.
Oh, those burns!
Gonna light them.
That is huge, Dabin. That is 3 cans burned. That is an excellent play by the Spitter on Skyrise and the SI. But Survivors are just going to put in the cans that they have right now. They want to get some more points.
Yeah,
They're
but
going
it looks
2 and
like
2
they
right
might just
now.
wait for the cans to respawn. So I don't know if that spit was as huge As
Charger
that's what I
lands off
thought
the
it was.
bottom. Are they going to be able to
This one's
cover that?
bigger.
They are not able to cover it. Unfortunately, the jockey and then the smoker went for the 2 survivors on the top. If they just got the ones on the bottom, that could have been devastating. So Team Defy actually clears the attack. Take quite a bit of damage, though. The bonus is down to 464. But they're going to put cans in for right now, damn. They're going to get some good points right now with this 2-2 coming up with the Hunter and Charger.
Boomerang's going to land on 2 people. Hunter's going to get some damage. Spit's going out. It's going to light the can unless they can save it. They do.
Actually, there's a lot of damage on Rochelle there. Free spit damage and punches.
They just need to keep pouring these cans as fast as they can.
And unfortunately, right now, they're going to be out of pills, and that's it. As soon as they get slow, they're going to be slow after this final pill commit. Oh, no, they're actually... I did bad math. They have an extra set. 2-2, Jockey, Smokers, the next attack. Boomer actually gets a proxy boom onto Rochelle. Survivors are going to the 3rd floor as all the cans are off the 2nd except for the 2 far away. And this will be the last tank of this away server for Team Skyrise, and it will be an NF tank.
Okay. I thought he was still hanging onto the spit. I got worried.
Jockey goes in, gets shut down. Right now, the Hunter's the only support for this tank. There's actually quite a bit of common in right now as well.
Tank really could have probably just commit.
Oh, the Hunter gets skeeted, not able to make a play. Boy, this tank actually, Nick playing a little aggressive here, getting some decent chip onto the tank.
I do love these cheeky, aggressive survivor plays.
Alright, so tank's going to be down just about 400 HP. Boomer's going to go in. Right now, he only has a Charger and a Smoker. So health bonus is going to sit at 245. They have 1 set of pills left, so there's going to be a little bit of bleed going on here before this tank goes in, but he is second pass.
He's just going to let them bleed. Now I understand why I didn't just commit. He's going to let them bleed for as long as he can.
Oh, Nick trying to make a big play here. Gets separated, but... Oh, I don't know about this. Not able to get the long turn. He falls and takes fall damage, making him slow. He gets tank gets an in cap on him, but he's down to 2k HP with only 2 supported. Gets a long arm onto Ellis. Hunter gets skeeted. Jockey does land though, so it's a decent separation for the tank, but he's not able to get anything. Everybody's too far away, and he will retreat with a few hundred HP. But they do not get the wipe, Dabin. They're going to be able to pick all survivors up. But that bonus is decimated.
Let's see. I've got a Charger to try and maybe delay this pickup, but he's not going to get the spawn in time.
Nope. Right now, Defy is the only survivor holding permanent health. 7 is at 1 HP. And actually, the other tag I can't pronounce is actually that survivor's black and white. And they get the kill on him. That is huge. Defy actually lose one of the survivors. Nick is dead. They get an in cap onto Ellis. And I don't think they're going to get another cannon, Dabin. It's going to be very difficult for them to.
They're going to be... Rochelle's still fast, but she's super separated. Probably going to get capped alone by this jockey.
I think it's the only play. I think Rochelle has to try to throw down. Desperation, try to get 2. This is going to be a big jockey. If he lands, gets the M2 on the jockey, jockey gets shut down.
But those cans are going to burn, and she's going to get charged up there alone. Oh, no, she manages to get the melee at the last second.
What a clear. Unfortunately, the tanks, the gas cans do burn. So they're not able to land that, unfortunately. But right now, so again, survivors can't do anything. And now Rochelle is indeed slow, so that's 3 survivors slow. And it looks like they're going to try to send 1 to grab the cans. And Ellis is going to get one. He gets a nice skeet onto the Hunter with 3 shots with the Uzi. A pull goes on to Ellis. Actually gets cleared before the 8 cap. They're going to get some cans in Dabin, actually. I think they can do it.
They have a spitter that might have something to say about that still.
Spawn timer still at 5 seconds. They have gas cans close. There's going to be a delay that goes out here. These points could be
with
big.
the accusations.
The spit delay goes out. No cans got in yet. Jockey gets M2'd and shut down. Hunter's coming in. Spitter gets shut down. Hunter gets skeeted. Charger gets an in cap. And there's only one survivor left. And it's Rochelle. Rochelle does stay alive. She's going to be able to kill the Charger. Maybe not. Is she? Yes, she is. Let's see if they can get some extra points. They're at 412.
Little infighting.
No, they do not get the extra can, so that will be a wipe on the Team Defy, bringing their score on their away server to 25-91. They do not make this event on the finale, but they did manage to get 412 points. And actually, Dabin, I think Skyrise has a chance they could make up a little bit of points here before going into their home server. That's not that much points.
That's kind of another reason I was surprised that people were opting for the fourth map on this one. It's really easy to get points really fast in this.
And we do have the ready up. The opening attack's going to be a Boomer, Smoker, Charger, and a Hunter. Let's see. Actually, it looks like Team Defy is going to sort of do kind of the same attack as Skyrise did, which was a very impressive opening attack that did about 10% damage with bonus. So let's see if Skyrise can take this attack as well. Looks like they're going to shoot the cans to get any SI that decide to spawn in that area. Look at that. The Boomer gets a nice spawn. Not able to land onto anything. A pull was onto Rochelle. Cleared right away. Hunter spawns in the fire. Charger gets a fist onto Nick. 2 of them, actually. And that's 13 damage across the board for Defy. And Skyrise took that opening attack a little bit better, Dabin.
Yeah. No, that is another interesting Boomer spawn that I'm going to have to steal and use in the future.
Says you can get your picture taken with Jimmy Gibbs stock car.
Yeah, we saw 2 creative Boomer spawns there. That Boomer didn't land, unfortunately. They held S as soon as they heard the spawn up. But
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting attack to take. They will have the charge spit here as soon as this elevator opens, as Skyrise make the most of it, as it will be the 4th tank.
Charge.
It's going to be the 4th tank of Team Defy in the hand of YYK. Look at that spit spread.
They're dancing in it. Oh, it does nothing in there.
Oh. What? It did damage to the other team, though.
No,
It did a lot of damage to the other team.
I think the death spit did damage. And people standing out on, like, the outside of the elevator. I'm pretty sure in 1.9 that and most of the other, like, elevator spits are blocked.
Hunter gets cheeky 2 scratches, goes in there for decent. Smoker tries to get a pull, unable to get it. The Rock gets skeeted as well, so he's going to start losing his first pass frustration down to 60% with a Smoker and a Hunter with 8 seconds out on his final support. But let's make a note of it that they're sitting at 1,433 bonus pre-tank, the first tank commit actually. And it's going to be a tri-cap without a Hunter. Let's see if they elect to go in with this or if they're going to sack, or actually it's, wait a minute. Yeah, it is a Charger. I had a Hunter on my spec HUD, but this will be the tank commit damage. It's going in. Early pull is trying to go out. It does land, but gets cleared right away. Charger lands, but gets cleared right away. He elects to throw a rock, and he actually misses it onto Rochelle. This might be a no-hit. I think he might get it. He's going to get Nick in the corner. Gets 1 punch onto Nick. That might be it, though. This might be a one-hitter.
That's a dead tank. That's...
Ooh,
with a rock. That's
Team
a great
Skyrise.
rock at the last second, but that is not the tank that they wanted.
Team Skyrise does a great job, Dabin, on taking that tank. Look at that bonus. 1249 and 1 gas tank is already in. A proxy 2 boom goes on the top. Only a Spitter and Hunter right now, waiting for the other spawn, which is going to be a Smoker. And right now they're a little bit separated, but they're regrouping. Hunter gets cleared right away. Pull goes out, gets cleared. Minimal damage. Spit goes out, but doesn't land on anything.
Reloading. We still need 10 more.
Looks like some question marks are going out by the infected. They're a little bit broken with their SI right now.
Yeah, it's got me speechless. I don't even know what to... I'm with them, question mark.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to regroup now. They have a 2-2 though, but they're going to hit together. Charger's going to go in, not able to land onto Coach, misses.
That's a rough whiff. That hurts.
Jockey tries to
Spit.
stop Rochelle. One boom goes out, no stumble in the spit. Skyrise doing a great job right now, Davin. I would have to say.
If I'm defy right now, I'm kind of pissed. They can't make this map on their home server.
Right now, if they put these 2 cans in, they're going to at least match them on their away server right now. That Spitter really hasn't done much as far as can burning. They will have a tri-cap with it. The pull goes out in the back onto Nick. They're going to charge Nick into the spit, so they're actually getting some damage here instead of trying to delay.
He might go down to that. No, not quite.
Nope, so they're going to get pills to him. He's going to pop a set of pills. That only because he has pills will drop the bonus. A nice DP of 17 goes on out onto Coach. But right now, Skyrise getting them in. Right now, the points have been matched. So if they wipe here, they at least matched on this point. So they will no longer lose points after this chapter for Skyrise. Boomer, Spitter, Jockey waiting a few more seconds for the spawn up. And actually, I think we might have a tank any second. Rocket Boom
Tank
goes in.
shoosh.
Yeah, I agree. 2 boom goes out in the back. Jockey and Charger spawn in. Charger misses. Jockey latches onto Ellis in the spit, actually. Gets cleared quickly, so the bonus gets down to 874.
There
So they are chipping away slowly. Tank is spawned. It's actually he's in a really bad spot, Tab, and he's right next to the elevator.
Rough.
Oh my gosh, that's
You
such a
hate
bad
to see it,
tank
and they
spawn.
know it too. Oh, but he's lost. Okay.
Yeah, he's in an area where he won't take chip, but he's in a bad spot right now. He elects to get out and run away. Survivors did not make a play on it. Smoker, Hunter go in. Hunter does land. Pole goes out. 2 boom goes out as well.
Huge
All the
attack
SI
for the
land.
tank to get away too.
Tank gets out full HP. Team Defy doing a good job rotating their tank, taking no chip. Only sacrifice some frustration. And now, before the second tank goes in, Davin, we're going to be sitting at 804 bonus. A rock
You
goes
were
out.
saying?
730, 703 bonus now. Tank still first pass after landing that rock. That was big.
That was.
No pills left either. They have every pill on their person now. Jockey lands. Charger Fist goes out. 22 DP goes out. Rock misses though.
I think.
They're turning around with this tank at Davin, getting a lot of damage in. Tank's gonna
These rocks
rotate.
have me speechless.
I know, right? He gets 2 rocks in. One was a free rock. Managed to keep his first. Okay, this is going to be the commit here. He has a Smoker, Jockey, Boomer. I don't think they'll be able to sack unless he's going to trade health for frustration. No, Adidi's going to go in. Tries to get a fall rock. Doesn't land it. The Smoker pull goes really early, but big separation. And now there's only 2 support. Actually,
And that
the
is
rock
the
lands.
5th rock if you count that Hunter that landed for 22, which is basically rock damage.
That was huge. It looks like they're actually. Looks like they're going to play this long. I don't know if they're going to plan to commit this tank at all. They're just going to try to land rocks, but it's second pass, 50% frustration, 1k chip right now. Support's going to be a tri-cap without a jockey, and let's see if they're going to go in here or just try to go for another rock. They go for rocks. Oh, nope. Oh! What a dual cap!
We did manage to pick up Ellis at
Punch
the
on
end
the
of the
neck.
charge.
Gets an in cap on it. Gets out with still 4k HP. Actually down to 34. The bonus is gone.
YYK with an insane rock tank right now.
Actually, it's really hard to play a rock tank here for as long as they have. So he's actually doing a very good job. Manages to land 3 rocks and gets an in cap onto Nick. Boomer's Charger Smoker. Jockey gets a separation jock. Booper is not going to get anything from that far away and gets shut down. Tank's going to go after Ellis because he's slow. Punch onto Ellis. This is going to be the no, he's electing to get out.
There he goes. No, he just needed that rage. He was at 20%. Now he's back to rocking.
And he's dead.
I was hoping for one more.
Thanks, Coach.
So Team Defy actually takes all of their bonus away. It was at 804 before this tank fight started. As I said, Dab, and now look at it. 16.
Jesus.
But if they get one cannon
What a
here,
tank.
it's good for Skyrise. Just one can right here will be big. Attack needs to come in. A Spitter Hunter gets a nice pounce and an in cap on top of
They're
it from a
not gonna
nice
get that
jockey
can.
covered. Oh, it might be a wipe. Oh, they do get the clear. Right now, Nick is the only survivor up. He has a jockey to deal with pretty decent HP. The spit goes out. Nick is almost in capped. Jockey's coming in, trying to end it, trying to be as strategic as he can. He's going in, gets M2'd. But Ellis will die. He has no gas cans to grab. And now it's a
got
matter
one.
of time.
Oh.
And
And he's
he
down.
is dead. So that will be Team Skyrise getting wiped, bringing their total campaign score to 1,443. They match him on the finale, Dabin, and they're going to go into their away server down just shy of 1,000.
That is not a great lead to be going into having no ping, or having all of the ping.
Yes, indeed. So we actually have a pretty close match going into this second half of home and away. I think actually looks may be deceiving. Defy may have the lead, but I think it's set for Skyrise to make a possible comeback unless Defy can shut down the SI as well as they were able to do on their home server. So we'll probably take about 5 minutes before we get everybody into the next lobby. So as soon as we get set up, we will return for you. So we'll take about a 5-minute break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We are jumping in this next server for it'll be the home server for Team Skyrise now. So we're coming back into this lobby, waiting for 2 people from Team Defy to join in, and we'll get this along the way. Take a few shout outs to some people. Shout out to Adam, Wristburner, Dana, Impressive, Vivian, Davin, shout out to you.
Oh. A shout out for me.
Olivia, Approve, Queen, Rifle.
Shouting at the people in chat.
Yep, Sea Dog, some familiar faces that come back. Squeeze, Smokey, shout out to all you in chat.
We all ready? You ready? Sorry. Hey, sorry. Hey.
All right, we do have everybody back into the server, so we should be waiting for just a few ready ups. Someone might be reconnecting. Actually,
Yo, sorry.
looks like they're electing to swap to another server.
Everyone ready for this
They
shit?
couldn't handle the spray.
I like it. I know which one's yours just by looking at it, so I know which one it is.
I mean, that was done by our very own Vanille.
Well done, Vanilla. I like it. The Dab and Duck.
Indeed.
Indeed, we have some high pings coming out for Team Defy.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
200.
We got a 359 in there. Oh, but I think that's a caster. Actually, I think we have an extra spectator we might have to get rid of.
Wouldn't be. It's new server, so they hadn't restricted the slots yet.
Yeah, indeed. They have right now. They're currently at 16, so they'll clean it up before the ready ups go out right now. But again, they're gonna have to deal with the tank at 85%. It was the first late tank that we've gotten any matches that we did cast, so this is actually going to be in the bottom of the elevator. So we're not going to see an early tank in the safe room, as it could be really devastating having a tank in the safe room. If one team wipes, another team makes a safe room, you can have a pretty good distance lead. Looks like they're putting the scores out in the chat. Let's see if they actually elect to set scores, which I don't agree with. It's a little unfair, but sometimes it's just easier to do so you know exactly what it is. But let's see what exactly they choose to do. And actually, they are going to set the scores, Davin.
Oh, I thought that I saw them opt not to in the pregame, but alright, surprising choice. And this was the tank for game 1. Was it 85% on map 1 dead center?
And I don't understand. Looks like the Defy is coming in and leaving, and a little talk about Defy having better ping. Looks like they're all around 200 even. I guess that's what they're saying in chat. I see 240. Yeah, that's about right. For who's in the game, at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It looks like possibly the Team Defy might be choosing some different VPNs for some better connection, testing a few things out.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the idea that connecting to the VPN and then that having a better connection to the server really does all that much. You're just adding a chain.
Indeed, it is minimal. I mean, I've seen in games in the past that it would save maybe 10 ping, but I guess if you're pinging at about 250, maybe that 10 ping could mean a lot. So I know it has been done in the past, but when you're pinging at 300 plus, I think that 10% doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Ready?
It looks like they are. They keep trying some different connections. Let's see. Actually, 7 looks like he's pinging pretty high, just over 300.
He's playing on Wi-Fi and away server.
And on AOL dial-up, so he's really pushed it in the back.
And his mom keeps picking up the phone.
While they're downloading Netflix, all at the same time.
Dial-up, you get kicked right off the internet. Somebody trying to answer the phone. Yeah, Ramirez, we also don't know what the fuck.
Look like they're trying to get a connection that they're comfortable with right now. Let's check these pings out and see where they're at now. So it looks like we're going to have Solitude's at like 220. 7's going to be at 250 ping. Defy and the other person are shooting around 250 as well.
One player's still not quite sitting loaded.
Still waiting for actually Team Defy keeps leaving and reconnecting, so as soon as they're in, we'll get this match along the way. He left again. Okay.
This is some riveting wait time, 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Damn it. I hate push to talk.
All right, we have another team from Defy rejoining.
Yes. We were kicking more ass than a boot in an ass factory. I owe you one.
Ellis.
Nah.
Ellis has some of the best lines in this whole game.
All right, we now have a third player that rejoined the server. We're just waiting for Solitude to come back.
I don't believe in it. I think he's gonna leave any second.
And it looks like it looks like Team Defy is gonna sit with 3 survivors, or 3 of their players right now, sitting right around 250 ping.
It's rough.
But the most important thing is that they do have a lead for Team Defy, so they got to be happy with that. It's not much of a lead. It's going to be just over 1,000, I believe. 11, about 1150 something.
Yeah.
I'm bad at
It's,
math, so I used to be good at math at one point.
I'm not trying to do that in my head, but they don't have much of a bonus. It's really, they wanted a lot more.
Yes,
That
as for the original quarantine tournament that went on, we saw Team Envy play Team Rehab in the finale.
That was-
in the final match, and actually Team Envy took a pretty hefty lead.
RB5.
Oh yes, that is correct. Wrong tournament.
But
But
yeah, they got like some crazy like a 3K lead, and then still
lost by
after-
1100.
after everybody sat in a porta potty and got punched by the charger like 4 times, they still won, and that boggles my mind to this day.
Yes, I do remember that the quad attempt coming in, and all the survivors ran to the porta potty, and there was just quad scratches going out by the hunter and the charger. I do remember that.
Just pounding on them, and then they're like, "No, we're still gonna win."
Looks like they're still waiting, and here he comes. Solitude has re-entered the game, so now we have everybody in. We're just gonna wait for the ready up.
Waiting on a ready up, and you know the best thing to do when waiting for ready up is buy clothing. And what clothing, you may ask? Am I pushing at this moment? Randomly, it's going to be that one common T-shirt because of course it is. Where are we? We're in Vanilla Stream, and we've lost another. Defy Solitude has left to rejoin once again.
And indeed, if you just like you said, if you've ever played Left 4 Dead at one point, you always have a story where one common infected came into you, messed everything up, ruined everything that your hopes and dreams on soloing the tank or running the forward or shutting the SI down. Again, scavenge, survival, doesn't matter what you play, campaign, there's always one common that could do anything and mess up your gameplay. And now you can throw it on your chest if you want to, and also comes in many different sizes and colors.
Sorry, I was reading chat and was able to understand half of that, maybe.
So we got Team Defy, looks like they're pinging around 270. Let's see, 250.
Oh.
Solitude's at like 800.
We're ready to go. Solitude's all ready to go. Or Defy's all ready to go. Waiting on a ready up from Innuendo, and then this match is gonna start.
Alright, it looks like Solitude is happy now because he is actually the lowest ping on his team now when he was the highest, so I think they got everything in order. So we're just waiting.
Finally got that cable plugged in.
Indeed, they took the Wi-Fi down, they got the extensions, they ran it up the side of the building, threw it to their neighbor's window, and then put it through the attic, down through the basement, reconnected to the telephone pole, and now they got their internet up and running, which is good.
Innuendo with the...
Oh my god, we're never gonna get this started.
Innuendo, just start.
Word Neil.
I just wanna sleep.
Everybody's got to give carrots. We need to put carrots in their coffee. She needs to wake up. Carrots and beans. Oh, and now we lost Solitude again.
We're all ready to go. And oh, I think he's gonna go. And you end up crying always works.
Almost looks like that guy put a dude by the... It almost sounded like that blue song. If I was blue and I was green, I would die. And a little bit of chat going out, but unfortunately that is not in the language I can understand. So I'm just going to say God bless you.
Looking like some Polish.
Looks like he sneezed to me. And Solitude is back. So we are now rejoined with 8 people back, 4 on each team, waiting for 2 more ready ups. As we are an hour and a half into this match, waiting to get it along the way for y'all. What's up, Crunchy? And we lost Solitude again. I wonder if he's actually legitly lagging out, or he is not.
Just call it. Sorry, Defy wins. Wait, no. They've
Yeah, I want to. I'm being biased. I want to see a great game, but I want who to win where I put my carrots. So I'm just not going to say where I put my carrots.
I was late to the game. I was not able to bet any carrots. I'm only here through the sheer clutch of Netflix asking me if I wanted to continue watching. So I would not have gone to my computer otherwise.
All right, there we go. Once again, 8 people in the lobby. Solitude ready up. There we do. We have the ready up, and we are going live. The opening attack's going to be a Charger, Hunter, Smoker, and a Boomer.
There we go.
Late tank spawn is going to be at the bottom of the event, so they're not going to deal with one early.
And did you note that Innuendo's whining did in fact work? Self-proclaimed, I'm not making fun of them. They do have 360 ping.
Oh, the pull forward and the charge as well. They do not get a death charge with 1 slam, 2 slams, 3 slams, 4 slams, 5 slams. They get an in cap on the Charger without a spitter. Massive attack coming out by Team Skyrise. Devastating damage. Bonus already down 20% after the first hit. Attack is already coming up. It's going to be a Spitter, Jockey, Boomer, and a Hunter for the next attack. It's going to be a 2-2, but they've got to be happy with the first attack that they hit him with, as a Jockey is going to pre-spawn in the forward and break down those doors, Dabin.
That was really good playing from the Jockey.
Nice pound spit. Ledge hang on the Jockey on the Coach. After the pickup, Dabin, that's another 8% off the bonus. They're doing a good job with their SI attacks. 2 attacks in, massive damage to the bonus, and good spread as well.
They are making... Oh, wait, I keep forgetting that there's no tank for the elevator.
Wait, what? Nick
Just
hung
keep
himself.
watching himself.
Looks like they're going to try to make a move off this. Hunter goes in the back. Oh, the Charger just got deleted from the server. And the Hunter is cleared then. Minimal damage, but they're going to get a little bit of hang on the Nick damage. And actually, it's not bad. 67% bonus left pre-tank as well. And they're going to have to deal with one more attack before they do get in this elevator. It's going to be a Smoker, Spitter. Actually, Spitter just goes in and sacks himself. So it'll just be a Jockey and a Smoker. And they go in for a little bit of damage. Jockey latches on. Smoker is not able to land. Boomer gets a 1 boom. And that's going to be the attack shut down.
After playing so many Cetas, and it's just always 2.0, it's gotta feel nice to just not have to do a holdout event at this elevator for no reason.
Yes. Well, the good thing is they're not going to have the tank spawn right away, so they're going to be able to get their guns. The attack they're going to have to deal with will be a Spitter. There will be no Smoker involved with the tri-cap that accompanies it.
Oh, they're gonna block that.
But they're going to have to take an attack before this tank. To see if they make a move when they grab the guns or before. Hunter loses 100 HP. And we got some pre-spawns. Nothing going in yet. Everything spawns in the elevator. Hunter's chipped down. Jockey's chipped down quite a bit.
This is another situation where that spit's not going to do any damage inside that elevator, so I don't know what they're waiting for.
Hunter tries to go and get skied. Jockey lands onto Nick. A 3 charge in the safe room. But the spit is unable to make a play on it.
Yeah, no, that just... 1.9, that just does nothing in every elevator.
So this will be the first tank in the hands of Skyrise on their away server, and also it's going to be a Cryja tank. And Nick is being a little overzealous here. I think it's a big misplay. He
That's a
misses his
huge
first punch,
misplay.
gets another punch onto Nick. This tank's down 2k HP. A pull through the fire. He gets an in cap right now. There's a pounce onto Rochelle. Oh my gosh, he has to run through the fire. So much damage. Actually, the tank's alone right now. He's at 3k HP. Gets a punch onto Rochelle.
It's fine.
I can barely see. It's another punch onto Ellis. It's 2
Yeah,
people
he's gonna
down.
get out.
No, that's gonna be a dead tank.
I thought he was gonna get out and just let his support finish it up.
Fortunately, the Charger was not able to capitalize, but they do manage to get 2 in caps. The bonus is pretty much absolutely decimated.
Coach is the only person really with any bonus.
Yeah, they made a 420 bonus on their home server. And right now, they're about to make the safe room with the exact same amount. But they still have another attack to take. Boomer, Smoker, Hunter, last spawn coming up any second for NF. And it will be a jockey. So we're going to have a tri-cap, no spit. Nor the Charger to land. A pounce goes in the front, 2 boom. Smoker pulls the same target as the pull guy. Now gets someone pulled into the fire. And they get in cap. That person might die. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that person up with that burn. Nope, that's going to be a death.
That's a dead person.
Death.
Yeah, when somebody falls in the fire like that, it's almost just, you just leave them.
If you don't get it, pick up right away, they're dead, and they were not able to get it. Charger's going to pre-spawn in the front, not able to land. Jockey lands on the back into Coach along with the Spit. Spit's getting scratches as well. Coach goes down. Bonus is now at 0.
Bonus. You know, I was gonna say if they could manage to get that 420 bonus again, map 1, it's their game. Like I can't even pretend that Skyrise has a chance with those kind of mind games involved.
Indeed, they do get a death. Right now, they're just going to make bonus. It looks like they're going to trickle in and get the last of this distance. 1 boom goes on to Nick, but it's not. Oh, a pull goes out onto Coach. A fist onto Coach. Another fist. Another fist. Actually, that was some pretty good damage, but it doesn't matter. Their bonus is already deleted.
No, they're inside.
All right, so Team Defy will make the safe room. They lose one of their survivors, and they don't make full distance, so they make a 387, which is just a little bit lower than what they got on their home server. So Team Skyrise has some opportunity to make up some points here, but it's going to come down to this tank fight, Davin. They're going to have to kill it.
And Defy, it looks like Solitude is going to go back and fix his ping back to the 200 range.
Okay, guys, now's not the time for a pissing contest. The building's on fire.
The effects of innuendos, complaints have worn off.
I live around here, and that chopper looks like it's headed to the mall. It ain't far. I'll take you there.
Mall it is, but first let's grab some weapons.
As we wait for Solitude to come back, we are going to have the tank at 85%. Again, Team Skyrise managed to take all their bonus away and get 1 kill on the survivors by the safe room door, shutting them down with 13 points of distance denied on this chapter, no bonus. So right now they are in the driver's seat for Skyrise to make some good points up here. As soon as they get the last person back for Team Defy, looks like they had a little bit of a connection issue, and this round will also continue.
It's such a weird tank spawn. You never see that. Almost ever.
Another team player from Defy drops.
No. I can't wait for another 11 minutes.
And later on today, actually, we will be having another match later on this evening. So there will be another match coming up later today.
Who's playing?
Actually, it's a pretty one of another good matchups for the week. It's actually going to be, if it ever loads, I'll tell you. It's not loading for me right now, but actually, it's going to be Team 44 Biceps play Team Mad Sad Bat. It's going to be the rank 6 versus rank 7 team. It'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern today. So this will be later on today. Indeed, I believe Vanille is going to be the camera womaning, and I will be casting if she needs me as well. I see there is no caster, so I most likely will be there for that. After this match is over, I'm going to agree with Vanille, and I'm going to get some sleep. Solo 2 drops again.
Well, while we're waiting, I guess I had some fun Cetas last night. I got a wacky death charge on a map 2 on the roofs. I bold charged a guy off during the tank.
There you go.
It was pretty funny. Like, tank lost his mind. He was laughing really hard.
Good support.
Thinking that same tank fight, but us as survivors, I was like, yeah, we got this. We can make some great distance. And then I saw one of my teammates on the next roof eating a rock and then eating a charge, and I was like, oh, never mind.
No idea what that means.
You know, it's phonetically spelled Chinese in the chat.
There we go. We now got 11. Another one's joining. There we go. We got Solitude back.
Solitude at last. Waiting on YYK.
And he is now joining.
That is 12 out of 12.
12. So hopefully we will see Reddy's up very shortly.
Do you think that the one in Susan's name is supposed to be an L and that's Sluzen, or is it just Susan 1?
I don't know. I'm going to plead the fifth.
Okay. I'm just bored and trying to make conversation.
It looks like all of them have pretty decent ping, except for actually left now. It was YYK is the only one pinging very high. The other three seem to be just under 200 something. And there we go. We indeed are finally going live. Opening attack is going to be a Charger, Boomer, Hunter, and a Smoker for this opening hit.
I mean, I guess home and away there, it's a balance of things, but like, is it really that much of an issue if he has 200 ping or 300 ping? Like, do they need to force that just because Innuendo had 300 ping?
I don't know, but there is a pull going out in the front. A pull goes on to Ellis. Charger's going to capitalize on it, but not able to. Unfortunately, it gets cleared. So that will be attack shut down pretty quickly.
Man, spread.
Not much damage on the bonus there, Davin. Still sitting at 96.2%.
All right, that's better.
So minimal damage on the board. Survivors are just going to press W, try to get through this choke where the insta-kill is, and indeed they're going to. Spitter's the first spawn up, accompanied by the Jockey, Boomer, and the final spawn is the Hunter. So this is not ideal. They're going to have a 2-2 setup for this. Spitter is already breaking the doors down on the bottom, and let's see how they take this hit, Davin.
They have a 2-2, no charger. I don't really want to go for the death charge anyway. It's appealing, but it's just really hard to land at this level of play.
Boomer went in and sacked himself. Spitter stayed alive, 40 HP, just a little bit from burning, from scratching the doors down. Jockey's going in, gets bullied and shoved off of the building and is killed.
You hate to see it.
Hunter's just pre-spawned up above Spitter as well. Pitter's about to get spicked, gets a free spit. Actually gets a nice stumble in the spree. Oh my gosh!
This charger's huge! 7 with a death charge.
Death charge. That is huge right there. They managed to get a death charge onto NF. That was actually a brilliant play by the Spitter. He actually spit in the back, forced the survivors to go forward, and then while the survivor was getting up, the other survivor was reloading, and nobody could shoot the tank. I mean, not the tank, the charger. Nobody can shoot it.
I mean, he might as well have been the tank. It was beautiful.
So that sets the tone here. Now Team Skyrise has only 3 survivors to kill this tank with. Spitter's going to pre-spawn Boomer, Hunter, Jockey, and the Smoker is the support. There is no Hunter. Bull goes out, lands onto one, gets cleared right away. Charger gets cleared right away. The Jockey is in the spit forever on one of the survivors. Eventually gets cleared. Innuendo takes quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, no, that's a surprising amount of spit damage for just outside the elevator. That Jockey did a good job.
This will be the first tank on the away server for Team Defy in the hands of 7. Charger gets a spawn, not able to land. Hunter's coming from the back as well. Does land onto Coach for a tick of damage, and the Boomer gets a 1 proxy onto Rochelle.
Starting to believe the accusations from Innuendo last map. This man is 2 tanks now. He already had his 1 up on that railing.
Indeed, as he did kill NF. Yeah, they have a tri-cap with this. He might just roll in with it. Unless they're just going to wait for a little bit of bleed on Innuendo. Nope, he's going to roll it in with the tri-cap. Takes about 1k chip before even getting there. He's down to 40, down 2k right now. The tank does get there. He whips his first punch. Charger does land and gets the punch. Oh, it's so hard to see in the fire. There is an in cap going out onto Rochelle. A pull goes onto Nick. It gets cleared. This tank is actually might die.
No, that's definitely a dead tank. He might get 1 more punch, but no.
That was big. The manage that they didn't get the wipe. Only 3 survivors. Skyrise staying alive.
They're going to be able to get a little bit more distance.
And Kryja holding the bonus, too. They're still sitting at a 123 bonus. 193 when they get the get up. There's a Hunter pre-spawn in the elevator. Tries to go for a wall kick. Does get it. They spit on him as well. Stumble out of the spit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Team Skyrise managed to kill the tank with 3 survivors. They do lose 2 of their health bonus survivors with an in cap. But right now they're sitting pretty good. Kryja's sitting at a pretty hefty health bonus. If they can shut down this next attack, they might actually win the chapter after having someone death charge. Smoke responds, Jockey goes in as well, but they elect to wait because there is a quad cap attempt. Jockey gets shut down, Hunter's going in.
Another tank.
Pulls the same target. Charger goes out, gets a slam. They're going to make the safe room. This is safe room, Davin. They're going to make it, and I believe they might actually win the round.
I don't think that they win the round with the... Oh, they might actually. No, you might be right.
If they can get in there without this attack coming up, and they are going to, and they do make the round. And let's see. No, they're going to... Wait, with the bonus, they do win the round. So even though they get death charge, they win the... the round with almost 60 points. A great play by Skyrise.
Insane.
That's those
That
plays
just-
right there.
That makes the death charge even more key, because if they had a fourth person making it with more bonus.
Indeed, Skyrise and Kryza. Kryza just holding on to the bonus, wrecking that tank, not getting secured during the commit. It was a great job by them. Before that tank even got to them, he was at 3,800 HP with only 3 survivors. That's how much they focused him.
Jesus.
Great job, though, by the survivors. We should see the tank get adjusted to 41%.
Shit about your feelings.
Okay.
I think it was
Nick,
41.
Being an asshole may have worked before, but you can change that tune now if you want.
Indeed, they are going to change it, so there we go. Oh, it's 29, I'm sorry. My math is terrible. I think that's the next. That's chapter 3 was 41%.
I don't remember any of them, so props to you.
Opening attack's going to be 2-2 with a smoker and a hunter. Tank is at 21%.
Y'all ready?
And Boomer gets popped. Spitter, actually, I don't know if they wanted to go for a quad. No, they're not. Now Hunter's going to change his mind and go for a DP probably, but he's going to get chipped. Oh, he gets it! He lands a 16 DP right before he dies. What a Hunter. That was the only damage pretty much going on the board, though. It looks like there's some common chip. One survivor at 100. 2 other survivors will be 5 punches for this tank, and there's no damage to this next attack that comes in. It's going to be a 2-2 because Boomer Spitter died first, but they will have the Charger and the Jockey to accompany it.
That is a really good 2-2 for this spot. I don't mind that at all.
No, but just remember on the run back what they did here. So they have the Boomer and Spitter. Maybe they did that on purpose. They want to delay when they run back. This might be intentional, a sack of their SI.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I like this hit for this a lot.
Indeed, the Spitter's not going to go just the Charger. They're going to do it again. This is actually a great play by Skyrise. Let's see if Defy is going to choose to push forward instead of go back here, which is also dangerous.
I mean, right now they could just back up and pick this. Well, now they can't.
Oh, the nice triple
3
move that
boom.
goes in.
One separated in the back. He might. No, Jockey misses the opportunity. Spitter is gonna finally spit block that, so Tank's gonna definitely have enough time to walk in. Looks like they might go forward.
Just like I said, indeed, they're going to go forward as a little bit of a better position, but this will give the Tank the opportunity to get a hittable in play if he chooses to.
I mean, a hittable, and they're just in a one hallway, basically. They're in a giant hallway.
Tank's doing the right play on going to get the dumpster, because now the survivors cannot push back or go back. Oh, this is big if it goes into play. Unfortunately, it is not. And now they're going forward. This is going to be a commit right away here. He's going to be able to cut off the survivor. This is actually a good play. He's able to get the car. Gets an in cap on the Nick. This is going to be huge. He's going to get a great. And there's a Jock ahead. This is not good for Team Defy. He gets another in cap. There's only 1 survivor up right now. This is going to be a wipe.
Yeah,
a punch
that's
on the
over.
Coach. Indeed, that's going to be a wipe. Coach is the only survivor up right now. The Tank's just going to play it smart and kill the survivor. He gets a pull, and that is a wipe onto Defy. What a Tank. That was some great infected play. The only time you rarely see a 2-2 wanting to be held for the Tank, so Skyrise setting the tone for this match and getting a wipe. Defy only getting a chapter score of 159, and right now, Dabin, Skyrise has all the opportunity in front of them with just one small target in the road, and that's the Tank, from making a big chapter score on this map.
That was a fantastic Tank in the hands of Innuendo.
It was just great infected play altogether. That was a great infected play round to watch, just in general. People are like, why the Boomer Spitter going first out of the safe room? And look what they've done with it. Making sure they get another one. They're actually going to go in fast here. Bit goes out first as well. Looks like they're going to have the same idea. A Team Defy to try to mimic what Skyrise did.
Walking them into that area is just too powerful, really.
It is a copycat game, so they're going to do the same play as Skyrise did.
They might miss out on the 2-2. It looked like the Hunter got killed before the Boomer.
That is true, but the most important thing that they do need is that Spitter for the delay. from them running through it. And to be honest with you, depending on the spread, if I'm survivors, might just run through it.
Oh, 100%. If I was them, I would have just had him do that in the first place.
That was big right there, coach. I mean, Ellis made the spit go early. There's no way he could cut him off now. That was actually a brilliant play. And indeed, they run through the spit. That's actually, I agree with that. They take a little bit of free spit damage, but they are in a good position right now. The tank's just going to be able to get another hittable in. But Skyrise in control of this tank fight at this moment with positioning anyways, at this moment. The attack support is going to be a Jockey, Boomer, Hunter. Probably not ideal, so let's see if they go in for an attack or two here, Dabin, as the tank is... I don't know if he can get... He's actually going backwards.
I think he's looking for a ladder to be able to get over that without having to just take a billion chip like he has to now.
And indeed he does. He suffers 900 chip at over 1,500 chip just going for the hittable. That might not be a good play on the tank.
Yeah, no, that's just... That was not worth it.
Tank's already about half health and didn't even get to the survivors
running it back
yet.
even further.
Hunter lands onto Rochelle, gets cleared right away. The tank's not going to catch her. No, she is not.
Whiffs.
Tank is down to 1 KHP. He's going to be dead. That's going to be a no-hitter. A one miracle dumpster gets a bank shot. No, it is not able to hit. And that is a dead tag, Dabin. That is a no-hitter, and Skyrise is in the driver's seat right now.
All right. Here we go, Skyrise. I mean, I do want to root for Krycha. I just... You know, I had to root with my heart from the beginning of the game when I got here, and they had that 420 bonus.
Yes, it is tempting, but Skyrise is making forward on the map. Look at that bonus. No survivor is under 70 HP perm. So they are sitting absolutely fantastic. 4 sets of pills. Pill bonus maxed out. Damage bonus maxed out. Health bonus at 80%. Just shy. Attacks coming in. Pull goes in. Hunter going in as well. The charger does miss, but the spit goes on for just a tick of damage on the Hunter target. And minimal damage on the board as they're still sitting with a 1,083 bonus.
And that's nothing. And I don't think that they're going to have another spitter or even a hit in time for these stairs coming up.
I don't think so either. The spawns are coming in now. But like you said, there is no spitter, so they're probably going to set up on the outside. Boomer just goes in for a sack real quick. Jockey, Charger, and the Hunter are looking to reposition, possibly wait for that spitter to come up. And it looks like indeed they're going to wait. They're not going in. 8 seconds out of their final spawn. And it is going to be a spitter.
It was not a bad 3-cap right here.
No, they need to do a lot of damage here. Right now, Team Skyrise is sitting very lovely with a 1,074 bonus at this current moment.
Weapons over here.
But the Infected are going to have other plans of that bonus at this moment.
So I want to see 7 pull another tank out of his pocket again.
Charger not able to land. Hunter
Not
gets
quite.
speeded.
Closer than that.
And the Jockey didn't even... Jockey missed his rocket spawn. Gets
They're just going to
M2'd.
opt for some delay.
And Jockey just gets M2'd and shot in the face.
They're going to have
Just-
another 2-2. I'm not sure about keeping the spitter. The damage would be nice, but they could get a separation. Really good separation hit, maybe, with a 3-cap and boom.
Grab some guns.
2 damage off the bonus that last attack. That was it. Very minimal.
Yeah,
They do have the Charger though, so this is potential for a little bit of damage here. It all depends on how the cappers can make a move on this.
they had the charger for the last hit with the spitter, too. And just the spitter's not doing the work that they needed to.
Okay, we're in.
Oh, they're actually making a move out. A double boom goes on to both Coach and Rochelle.
Charger's going to get melted.
Pole goes out, but it's cleared right away, and the Spitter's not able to really land. Just a little bit under Rochelle.
Yeah, it's sort of...
So the bonus
Sometimes...
the bonus did suffer a bit there, though. It did go down about 100 points.
Well, that's good. Sometimes I think you just got to cut that spitter. You know, you spit a couple times and it's just not doing the work you needed to. Try something else.
It looks like this Team Skyrise is going to play it safe, not even go for the soda, because of how healthy they are. They're going to wait this whole event out. Hunter gets skeeted, Boomer gets 1. Charger's climbing over the fence, not able to get anything, and then Boomer dies at the end. So they will have a tri-cap with a spitter for the next attack. but I don't think they're going to have a charger involved in it.
They definitely won't.
60 common left in this event, which is basically a car alarm horde. They will wait this out. It's down to 30. The rolling tri-cap coming in
like
without the charger.
Yeah.
And this should be the last of the common cleared up. Few more just trickling in. Hunter takes about 15 chip off the roof. And they're definitely going to set up as they enter the save for less building. A little bit of baiting.
So they're probably gonna wait.
Oh,
okay.
They were a little late, actually. Everything coming from behind. Smoker getting shut down. Jockey getting chipped. And right now, Skyrise has a momentum dabbing. Looks like the Infected are falling apart at the moment.
Yeah, if the plan is to attack when they go in, why have everybody on the roof outside? So this is the hit. I think maybe they were preparing this with the charger, but it whiffs.
They do get a jock in the charge for a little bit, and he does get a fist. But again, the charger dying last. They're not going to have another one. The bonus does drop about another 100 points.
And they still have a spitter.
Event.
It's going to be another 2-2.
So after that tank, they only managed to take about 200 bonus off since that tank died at this moment. So they're actually sitting pretty well as survivors. They just sacked the boomer to get a tri-cap with a spit as the last hit before the safe room. And it looks like Skyrise might make up all the points just on this chapter dabbing and take a lead.
That's great for them. Really, really bad for Defy.
Actually, there is going to be a tri-cap with a spitter. They're not going to have the smoke or the charger though, so it's going to be tough to get a lot of damage. But they need to get as much as they can off this 826 bonus. And this will be the final attack coming in. Smoker spawns behind the van. Hunter gets skeeted. Spit doesn't even get the opportunity to spit, and the jockey comes in late and doesn't even get a scratch. This looks like a little bit of FF went out.
And Skyrise is going to walk in with the bonus that Defy needed all game last game.
They do. They make a chapter score of 14-16, actually taking the lead on chapter 2 on their home server. They're at 3,304 to 3137. What a chapter score for Team Skyrise.
Insane bonus. That tank, what an insane shot. That just kept running backwards. That didn't get a single punch, right?
I think he got one. No, he didn't. He missed. You're right, he missed. He went for the dumpster instead of getting the guaranteed hit.
Insane no-hitter.
And fast ready-ups. They're already ready. Opening attacks going to be a Boomer, Smoker, Hunter, and a Spitter for the opening attack. So it's basically a retro attack. They quick set the tank spawn before they break the ready-up. So we're actually still good. No restart needed. Hunter trying to make a little noise. Oh, it gets skeeted by NF. Nice skeet. Hold misses. Free spit goes out. And just a tick of damage. Not much at all. One survivor suffers 1 damage and one survivor suffers 2 damage. And that's the first attack shut down for Skyrise.
That's 0 coming from the specials, so that's all common.
Yep. That means one survivor got punched in the front and one survivor got punched in the back. As if you get punched from the front on versus, you take 2 ticks of damage, and if you get punched in the back on versus, you take 1 tick of damage.
Is that for real?
Indeed it is, and actually the Charger gets a rocket spot, not able to really land on anything, starts moonwalking up the escalator, and one boom goes out, Jock up top, Pounce covers it, and that's actually some pretty good damage that goes out for Defy. That's a lot of damage for their SI attack in the last 2 chapters.
I was today years old when I just learned that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude. Facing matters for damage? What the hell?
Oh, absolutely it does.
Oh my god. This game is ridiculous.
Smoker goes in for a pull. Spitter tries to capitalize on it, but not able to land onto it. Tank just keeping his health right now, not showing himself to the survivors. There is a 1 boom going out, so the horde is still trickling in. Charger has a spawn. He's waiting for a hunter to accompany him, and one other one is going to be a jockey. So he has a tri-cap. There is no smoker. Let's see if they want to sack anything, as he is first pass, 40% rage. And I think he's just going to roll in with it. Indeed he is. So this is going to be the commit for Solitude. This is the third tank. An early pounce goes in. I don't know if he's going to get there fast enough to get Rochelle. The jockey did a good job on delaying it. That's 2 punches onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Rochelle. Still over half health. Another punch. He's in cap. 2k HP. Charger goes in. Tank gets stuck on the table. Not able to get anything. And he has no support. Tries to go for a curve rock. Not able to get it. And that will be a dead tank with a quick long arm onto Coach.
Hey, don't worry. Ain't nothing but a scratch.
I'm here.
Poor food court never stood a
Thanks.
chance.
Hey, you bet.
Girl, you should have.
So Skyrise loses about a third of their bonus. Damage bonus has been affected by 5%. So Team Defy does do quite a bit of damage with the tank, not able to get more than 1 in cap. They have 3 survivors, permanent health, 1 bleeding, 3 sets of pills, and still half a map to traverse through. A pounce lands, good pre-spit, 1 boom goes out, pull back into the spin onto Coach. And that was actually pretty good for the 2-2 that they had. Bonus is down to 882 and dropping down to 887 with a free spit damage. They're doing a pretty good job now, dabbing getting the SI attacks in.
I'll take it. I'm damming now.
Damming.
Yeah, no, that's good damage to their health bonus. They definitely need to do a whole lot more if Defy wants to get back into this game.
Yes, they need to get this bonus down to 0. They really want to wipe. It's going to be tough with this attack. There is no spitter in this close range area. So I'm curious to see what the SI are going to do. There is a Hunter pre-spawn in the back. Boomer tries to rocket out of the bathroom, gets popped immediately. Hunter looks like he's trying to go away. Takes about 76 chip. Charger spawns, but elects not to go in, and Survivor's going to just sit in that room until the first attack comes and then decide to press on. Jockey, Charger, Hunter, and the final spawn will be a Smoker. They have a quad cap attempt. Not ideal for this area, though.
Yeah, that's going to be really rough with this tiny opening. They might try to have the Smoker go first, yeah, and it's going to die pretty quickly.
Looks like they did a better play of just dogpiling Rochelle. Rochelle got punched twice, I believe, by the Charger. So
that's probably their best bet.
So they managed to get the bonus down to 775. It's still a really high bonus. Survivors are going to press up. They're going to push it. It's a little bit of a risky play, but they do get it. They get it safely as well.
And they say to hell with your death smokers.
They knew it was a quad cap attempt, Davin, so they knew there was a 2-2. They decided to hold W. Smoker died last, by the way. Charger gets deleted right there. Doesn't even reach his target. A pull goes out for a little bit. And they take about 50 off the bonus, but they're going to be able to take this room, stop the event, and keep pushing forward.
This is going to be another really great round of bonus for Skyrise. I think that they're just going to put this away. We still have Defy's Survivor round to go, but I don't see it going this well.
We're getting rescued.
This might be the second last or last attack they deal with. It's going to be a Hunter, Charger, Smoker, and a Boomer, and the Survivors are going to start moving a little more cautiously as they know spawns are up, and that it is a possibility the last threatening attack that can hit them. At this point, they waited so long, the Infected, that I think they could take this escalator whenever this Infected attack comes in. The Hunter's going to spawn up on the top. Pull goes forward onto Nick, but it gets cleared before the Hunter can intercept. Hunter gets cleared, Charger gets shut down, Boomer gets popped, and that is it. 7-11 bonus. They're trying to pick up some gas or a sandwich before they leave at 7-11, but right now they're holding W going up the escalator. They decide to pop the pills, so it takes that 7-11 bonus down, unfortunately. And this will be the last attack damage.
They'd like managed to shut down this whole attack and just walked in with 7-11.
Final attacks coming in. They do manage to get a stop at the safe room, though. Minimal damage comes out, but they will make it. 633 bonus. Actually, they almost took another 100 off, but still, for Team Skyrise, that's an amazing score of 1232 for the chapter. And now look at that campaign score, Davin. 4,536. But Defy still has their chapter to go, down 31-37.
I think that this was Skyrise's game up until they didn't make it with 7-11 bonus. I think that can only mean that Defy is going to be able to walk in with 100% bonus and just win the game.
We already have the Hunter pre-spawning. That opening attack will be a 2-2 with a Smoker and a Hunter. Smoker's going to spawn as well. Hunter takes the smoke target with the spit, so they get the damage there. Boomer also goes on to Ellis, tries to get him back in the spit, which indeed they do. A lot of damage going on to Ellis. Ellis is already down to 48 HP damage and still dropping.
What 100% bonus. They're gonna do it.
What an attack! 14% of the bonus off opening attack 2-2. It was a great job by them. And then the next SI attack is already rolling up, and they did sack properly. They're gonna get a quad try before the tank as well. Let's see exactly where they're gonna do this. They do have the Hunter on the second floor above them, which is pretty common. Smoker looks like he wants to come from behind, and the other two possibly from above. So let's see exactly when they're going to send this in. A little bit of baiting going by the survivors, going up and down on the escalator. And here it goes in. The pull goes out. Charge does land on the pull target, unfortunately. Hunter gets shut down. Pull.
M2
those slams. Those slams, though. That skeet was ridiculous.
I was worried about the jockey getting, dead stopped over and over, and then the charger was just still going. Mystified.
The charger gets 3 slam, 2 survivors at half health, 1 set of pills already committed. Hunter does land as well for a tick.
It in for 3. Oh, it's a 2 boom. And they get a charge.
The charger, I don't know if the tank's going to make a play on this. He's going to go in. He's going to try to go right away. Gets a punch onto Ellis. A punch onto Coach. He whiffs a punch. Another punch onto Coach. There's a lot of common in there. Another punch onto Coach. This tank is already dead almost. He's down to 1k HP. He does get the in cap, but he's all alone right now. Oh, the jockey does land. Gets a rock. Another punch onto Rochelle. Another punch onto Rochelle. That's a dead tank.
They have almost no bonus already, though.
Yes, indeed. That was a sick boom that jumped out for the second floor there. Gets a nice proxy boom onto 2 survivors. The Hunter caused a delay as well. The tank didn't waste any time on getting the cutoff, and they did get that bonus down to 304. So right now, it is all positive for Skyrise. Defy needs to push forward to try to get as much as they can to make this close for the finale, Davin, but it's looking grim if you're Defy.
Sorry, I was reading the intense gambling chat of carrots.
Oh, there's a charge up in the front and a jockey in the back with a 2 boom. A stumble with jockey scratches. Just so much damage going out.
Yeah, I don't know if Defy makes it to the event, let alone safe room at this point.
I am not sure, but right now they are down just 1,100 points, and unfortunately that is not going to be enough going into this finale, so they need to make the safe room with that 100 bonus that they have left on their person, but it is not looking good. They are going to have survivors slow the rest of this map. 1 set of pills, only Rochelle has permanent health. I don't know, Davin, and a nice triple boom goes out in the back. A pull gets cleared right away. Hunter tries to go in, does land on the in-cap survivor. A pull goes forward onto Ellis, and that is cleared, and that is an attack shutdown, but that is 40 more damage off the bonus. And that is a black and white survivor.
Yeah, I think they're still in a good position to walk in with 100% bonus of what they have now. Which is
absolutely. They're doing a great job on shutting down these attacks. They'll definitely make their safe room. The attack is coming in right now. It actually gets an in cap onto Ellis in the front. There is still a spitter and a jockey up with a charger in the back. Free spit goes out. Charger charges but gets cleared right away. Not able to land in the spit. Jockey gets M2'd and killed, and that is another attack shut down. And that will be another survivor black and white. Actually, we'll have pills for this survivor, so.
I'm seeing 100% health and 4 pills on all the survivors. I don't know what you're talking about. They're gonna walk in with 100% bonus. I swear.
Boomer comes from the vent up there, manages to get on 2 of the survivors. Some spit goes on to Coach, who has to run through it. Takes them all the way down to 6 HP. They have 2 survivors under 5 HP. 2 black and white survivors, 145 HP, 160. A DP goes on, 24 damage bounce. 2 survivors are down. That'll be a 3rd survivor, black and white.
That is a whole rock that stage just ate with that pounce.
Jockey's going in. There's only 1 survivor trying to pick. Actually, it's going to be a charge landing. Gets 1 pound. That will be cleared. They're all still alive, but they're going to leave Nick at the bottom of the escalator. And it's in a matter of time. Now it's just a matter of time for Defy. Let's see how much further they can push on. They have a lot of horde events still to deal with. It is a tri-cap with a spitter. No charger involved. The pounce lands in the front. Another survivor is dead. Rochelle gets pulled in the spit, and that will be a wipe on the Defy. And they're bringing their chapter score to 401. The campaign score to 35-38. And the GGs are coming out.
That's a GG.
So after 7 maps, that will conclude this match. And it will be Team Skyrise getting the W with 4,536. Team Defy's 35-38, and if you bet on Team Skyrise, your carrots are safe. What a match, Davin.
That was quite the match. And I don't know how Skyrise, or not Skyrise, I don't know how Defy didn't win after the double tank on map 1 on this server.
I'm not sure either, but that will conclude this match. Let's try to get Vanille, get her some rest, because she will be back in a few hours to do another one. So that will actually conclude the match for today. I want to thank you, Davin, for casting with me. I appreciate it as always, my friend.
I want to thank you so much for inviting me. Super appreciate it. Love to do this.
Anytime, my friend. Also, a shout out, Vanille. Thank you very much for waking up bright and early and casting or camera womaning for us as well, Vanille. You're the best.
Go take a nap.
And before we sign off, of course, a few thank yous before we go out. Shout outs to the tournament admins. Of course, shout out to Sir Please for giving us these servers to play on. And shout out to the teams that played. And most important, to the people watching at home. Without you, of course, you know it's not possible. And we will see you in just about around 8 hours-ish. And until then, my friends,
tread lightly. One final plug.
Go ahead.
You should buy a That One Common t-shirt in Vanille's merch shop. You can do it right from your Twitch. You're watching, you go and click on the merch website, and you can buy a That One Common t-shirt. It's not that hard. It'll be a great t-shirt. You'll enjoy it. People will see it, and it will be like, hey, that guy plays Left 4 Dead. I'm going to stay away from that weirdo. I mean, be friends with him. So
well said, my friend.
Good shirt to have. Also, that is a good point. Neither of these servers were Sir Please. It was a pancham.com and I believe Skyrise's own safe house.
Indeed, it was. But I just mean in general, the fact that he has all the servers he has up for everybody, from the European ones to the Chicago and New York. I'm very grateful for it.
Definitely very grateful for those servers.
But all right, we will see you guys shortly, and good night, Vanille, and we'll see everybody in a few hours. Bye-bye.
Good night.